join me. I'm making BBQ Ranch Tofu Rice. Yumminess. Okay, so this whole winter storm, polar vortex collapse or whatever it was, basically we've been stuck for like a week and a half so far. Totally fine. Okay, so I need to drain this still. I had to get tofu. Now normally obviously I get this from the store. I had to order some online, so I got some off Amazon. This Morinu, probably butchering that, is actually a better quality brand than what I get in the store. Normally I get this in the store. So this is just Simple Truth brand. It's just an off brand or whatever. So you can get different quality tofus, but this one my husband is in love with. So that's the one that I'm using for this. And I'm doing everything I can to minimize his inflammation. So I'm trying to go as gluten-free with as many recipes as possible. So I'm starting to really play with all recipes. So instead of regular white rice, which I will do for the kids with the same dish, they will just get, in comparison, the boo-boo tofu and white rice. My husband's I'm gonna do basmati rice because it's gluten-free, and of course this, tofu is gluten-free. So I'm gonna fry this in avocado oil, and then I'm gonna lay it on a bed of rice, and I'm going to top it with some homemade barbecue sauce. Video for another day, and my homemade ranch, also a video for another day. So I'm starting by toasting up my dried rice. I have not added water yet. I actually added some butter to this. It melted really fast, so I did not get that on video. Then I'm gonna add the water so that it can absorb. Part 2 video for another day, not related to my current dish. Donuts. I made this recipe the other day, and the powdered part of the powdered donuts didn't go so well. Garlic butter, glazed. Video for another day. So I have drained this tofu. All I did was hold it over a bowl and squeeze the excess water out. So what I'm gonna do is, different tofu comes in different sizes. This is about an 11 ounce. So it's just a little block. All I'm going to do, and you have to kind of be gentle with tofu because it kind of falls apart kind of easily. So I cut it into decent sized squares. This is completely an individual preference because these will, when you fry them, they shrink up a bit, but they firm up. A lot of people have texture issues when it comes to tofu. You get used to it for one, but it also, so I cut them into squares about that big. I'm very careful with it. Otherwise, they just kind of fall apart before they're cooked. Not that tofu crumbles in a crispy fashion would be unpleasant, but that's not what we're going for here. All right, so simple as that. Now I'm going to go drop it in the oil. Okay, my rice, I added, after it absorbed all the water, I added more butter for deliciousness and for calories. My husband tends to only eat about 1 meal a day. Sometimes I can get him to eat 2, but it's just the nature of him. It is what it is. So when I do make him food, they are higher calorie meals so that he's still getting everything he needs for energy in a smaller period of time, essentially. So this is my favorite part, plating. So I just like to make it look pretty. So I spread my rice. This is 1 cup uncooked rice. I'm not sure how many cups it's made. Usually 3/4 uncooked is a serving. So this is a couple servings of the basmati rice. I like to let, once the tofu gets to a golden brown color, that's when I know that it's done. So it'll look like that. So it has shrunk considerably. And then I just sprinkle. I measure everything with my heart, so I don't time it. I look and see what my tofu looks like, because different kinds, different brands, different quality. There's also firm. This is silken tofu. There's extra firm. So there's all different kinds of tofu. So I'm sure it all cooks up differently. So I don't really have times that I follow. I just go with what I want it to look like. Okay. That our tofu is laying on our rice, I have pre-made from scratch barbecue sauce that I'm going to drizzle. And I just, again, use your heart. I'd say I'm just being lazy. You can use a spoon, you can use a ladle, I don't care. Spatula works. It's already got the remnants of this current meal on it, so I do about 2 spatulas of this barbecue sauce. I'll do about the same. Now this homemade ranch is a little thicker in texture than the barbecue sauce. So I just kind of, again, eyeball it. This will come in more like drops, but obviously once you mix it around, the flavors melt together in holy matrimony of gloriousness. Okay, and there we have it. A beautiful gluten-free tofu rice barbecue ranch dish that my husband absolutely adores. And when I say this, I mean this is literally the 3rd day in a row that he has requested this. I made it once and he was like, oh my God, made it again. And it was even better, because as you practice these things, you just get better and better, and you tweak little details to optimize. So I like to say it's restaurant level quality in terms of taste and flavor, but you know exactly what's in your dish. You know the ingredients because you make it yourself from scratch. But the amount of like ranch and barbecue sauce, for example, when you make it at home, you can make it in large batches, and it's ultimately cheaper and healthier for the most part, depending on your choices, than going out to eat, spending the money, spending the time to go out. And you can make it your own. Make the adjustments as whatever you please and whatever works for you. If you have any questions, let me know. I will see you in the next recipe.